So today I wanted to bring you a video on how to make junk food healthy, and you're probably thinking, what the heck? But I did a video on secret diet busters, foods that are bad for you, that you think are healthy that you're eating, that are really sabotaging your health and weight goals, and I will link that to you. And this is kind of not a continuation of that, but kind of like a sister video to that, because that was foods that you think are healthy that you shouldn't be eating. These are foods that you know are unhealthy, and if you're going to eat them, how to make them a little bit healthier. Bottom line, junk food is still junk food. It should still be avoided, but if you're like me, sometimes you need the freaking popsicle. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to have that stuff, and here are some alternatives that if you guys don't exactly want to go for the worst thing, you can kind of make it a little bit healthier and just do a little bit more to be proactive about your health. And the first thing is probably the healthiest and the easiest, and it's a substitute for popsicles. If you guys are like me, I love popsicles, especially during the summer. It's hot outside. Ice cream is my favorite, but I don't really know any way of getting around ice cream. But as far as popsicles, when I was a really little kid, my mom used to actually make smoothies, and she'd put yogurt, a bunch of fresh fruit. She would sneak figs in there, and I don't even eat figs, so she would sneak those in there, and bananas. I don't eat bananas. She would put those in there. And she would put watermelon and yogurt and orange juice. She would blend it up and she would freeze them. You can get little popsicle molds at I don't know, maybe a grocery store, a craft store, but we would freeze these, and it was my favorite memory, and they're homemade popsicles. What's great is that they taste sweet because there is a lot of fruit in them, but they're so much healthier than these popsicles with dyes and colors and additives. Because regular popsicles have a whole bunch of stuff in them, including sugar, and even though these smoothie popsicles still have natural sugars from fruits, they still have a lot more protein because of the yogurt, and you actually know what's going into your food. And I think that's a great alternative. I still love making them. But that's a great substitute for popsicles. If you guys do love to eat them, try making a smoothie and freezing your own. The second is Nutella or other chocolatey, delicious dessert spreads. Preferably Nutella though, because Nutella is just thebomb.com, and it tastes freaking amazing and it's delicious and I love it. But there are a lot of different spreads out there that people want to put on toast, or they want to even fudge that they want to drizzle over ice cream or something like that. But a way that you can make those healthier is by putting them either on whole grain toast or even on an apple. Whole grain toast obviously is much more nutritional than white bread because, it digests in your body different. It has more of those full fibers and full proteins that your body can digest. And even when you put that spread on it, the spread is still not healthy, but what you put it on makes a huge difference. Obviously, if you're used to putting 5 spoonfuls on, maybe try 4 spoonfuls instead. But you just put that on whole grain toast and it tastes amazing. Now, if you don't want to put Nutella on whole grain toast, another great alternative is actually putting it on apples. And this goes with chocolate too. I like that chocolate sauce. I personally love eating it off of apples. It tastes delicious. It tastes amazing. And like you guys know, apples are delicious. They're healthy for you, especially the peel. It has so many different vitamins in there for you. And it's full of fiber, so it keeps you full. So those are 2 different options if you're used to putting that spread on white bread, or if you're used to putting it on I don't think you would put it on bagels, but maybe English muffins, or if you like to drizzle it over ice cream. Try it on a piece of whole grain toast or an apple instead, and it's a lot more filling that way, and you still kind of get that little, kind of that sugary, desserty kick to it. The next thing is one that I totally do. If you guys are like me and like to eat those peanuts, or even just those little candies in the bags, instead of just eating the chocolate straight out of the bag, try making it into trail mix. I'm a huge fan of the peanuts. I hate peanut butter with chocolate, but the peanuts are really good. But this will even work for regular peanuts. Instead of just eating them out of the bag like you would in a movie theater, mix them in with some almonds or some actual peanuts, or maybe some dried fruit, or even some of that whole grain kind of Chex cereal. And yes, nuts are going to have more calories and more fat, but they are so much healthier for you than just eating the peanuts alone. The reason why is because if you just eat the peanuts alone, you're still going to be hungry. You're still going to be craving sugar. If you mix that with nuts and with foods that have high in protein, high in healthy carbohydrates, things like that, your body will be able to take those fats and carbohydrates and healthy nutrition from those nuts and feel satisfied. So you still get that little M&M delicious kick, but you're also feeding your body something good instead of just going straight for the M&Ms and getting a ton of sugar, which causes like a jump in your blood sugar, because those jump in blood sugars cause weight gain. So eating it with nuts or whole grain stuff or mixing it together not only makes it taste great, you still get that craving, but it's a lot healthier for you. And the very last one is one that my mom used to do to me that I never realized. I am a brownie lover. I really don't like cookies, I really don't like cake, but I love brownies. My favorite are like the caramel turtle ones with like the walnuts. Oh, they're amazing. I didn't know this, but when I was younger, you know, my mom would always make us brownies. I would love them. I'd be like, yeah, I want more, Mom. It wasn't until I was older that I realized that she was making them healthy. And you guys know that the main ingredients to brownies are chocolate, flour, water or oil, sugar, and eggs, right? And you mix them up together, you put them in the oven. I didn't know this, but my mom would take a can of black beans. She would wash them off so there's like no salt or liquid on them. But she would take black beans, wash them off, and she would blend them up in like a blender so that they're like a paste, and she would mix this into our brownies. And when I got older, I started freaking out about it. I was really mad, but then I got even older and I realized, oh my God, that was really nice of her. She was keeping us healthy at like a young age, but you can't even taste them. As a kid, I ate the real brownies from the store and at school, and I ate my mom's brownies, and they tasted the same to me. And I am a very, very picky eater. So now, whenever I make brownies, as weird as it sounds, seriously, get some black beans, puree them, and mix them up so that they're like a paste, and mix this into your brownie dough. And bottom line, a brownie is still a brownie. It's still not healthy for you, but with the beans is going to be so much healthier than without the beans. You guys know beans have amazing amounts of fiber and amazing amounts of protein. They keep you full, they keep you satisfied, and they really have amino acids that help your body work and function properly. And brownies are basically just sugar and flour. They're terrible for you, but putting those beans in there makes them that much healthier. And since you can't even taste them, it's like, you know, what do you have to lose? Because normally it's kind of like the M&Ms. If you just eat the brownie, you're going to feel hungry. You're not satisfied. You want more. When you have those beans in there, it's going to make you feel fuller faster, so you still kind of kick away that craving. But you feel satisfied and you get what you wanted. So I know that sounds super weird and super awful, but it's delicious and I don't even taste a difference, and I do it all the time with my brownies. But brownies are generally not healthy, but they're amazing even when you put beans in them. So I love you guys. My brownies with beans love you, and I'm actually really craving them now, so I might go make a few. But I love you guys so much. If you guys have other like foods that you like to make healthy, for instance, if you have like a sinful dessert or treat that you love and you have a little spin on it that kind of makes it healthier or, you know, a little bit more nutritious to eat, be sure to either post a comment or even film a video response, because I would love to hear more. And if you guys want a part 2, let me know, do you want a part 2? I love you guys. I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye.